Hello and welcome to Chapter 11, Lesson 4. Today we're going to be working on solving math problems. So you can see I have these wonderful weights in the classroom. So next year when we're studying math, remind me to get them out. So this big daddy right here is called the kilogram. And this tiny little baby one down here is the gram. Okay, these other ones are like 10 grams, 100 grams, 300 grams, 500 grams, whatever else, okay? But these are the ones that really matter, our 1 kilogram and our 1 gram. Remember, 1,000 of these little baby guys weigh the same as 1 of these big daddy kilograms. All right, anyways, let's get solving some math problems. The bucket balance shows the mass of 1 marker. What is the mass of 5 markers? Find the unknown. So basically we're doing 8 times 5, right? What's really neat about mass? So mass is really kind of talking about weight. The problem with weight is weight changes. Okay, if you're on Earth and you take your weight, it is related to the gravity that's pulling you down. Whereas if you go up to the moon and you take your weight, you actually weigh less because the gravity on the moon is less pulling you towards the center of the moon as it is pulling you towards the center of the Earth. So that's why scientists said, listen, we can't do this whole weight thing. We need a way to discover like mass. How much space is something taking up? And how dense is it? How much matter is making it up? So it's very similar, and it's probably easier if you just think of it as a weight. But this balance is how they use it to determine the mass of things, how we do it in school anyways. So anyways, if we know that 1 marker is 8 grams, 5 markers would be 8 times 5, right? We know that 8 times 5 is 40. So the unknown is 40 grams. Gram is abbreviated as G, lowercase g. So the mass of 5 markers is 40 grams. What is the total mass of the 2 pieces of fruit? Write an equation with the letter for the unknown, then solve. So here's our equation. I'm going to take the mass of the apple and add it to the mass of the banana. So now I need to just find 216 plus 132 equals 348. So 348 grams is the mass of the apple and the banana together. So the unknown is 348 g grams. Okay. Algebra. Write an equation and solve with the letter for the unknown. Write an equation with a letter for the unknown, then solve. So what is the mass of 9 buttons if the mass of 1 button is 4 grams? So I need to do 9 times 4 equals m for mass. 9 times 4 gets me to 36. So the mass is 36 grams. I better get my unit in there, my label. So here we go. We know that 6 jacks equal 30 grams. So how can I find the mass of 1 jack? Well, I'd take 30 divided by 6 equals 5 grams for 1 mass. The mass of 1 jack. Okay. Write an equation with a letter for the unknown, then solve. What is the mass of 2 boxes of raisins if 1 box is 42 grams? Well, I'm going to take 42 times 2 equals, I'm going to do R for raisins. Okay, 42 times 2. Let's go through that again. 42 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So the mass is 84 grams for a box of raisins. Okay, the scissors have a mass. Ooh, this is kind of trickier. The scissors have a mass of 90. What is the mass of the stapler if together the mass is 540. So I should have talked about this earlier. This whole balance thing is just like when we were doing hands-on equations. Okay, both sides are equal to each other because it's balanced. So if I have a stapler and a pair of scissors, and I have 540 grams on this side and it's even here, that means that those two things have a mass of 540 grams. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say 90 plus S, which is a stapler, equals 540 grams. So we know in order to find the mass of the stapler, which would make sense, it's heavier, I need to do 540 minus 90. Okay, if we were going to show our work like on hands-on equations, I would take away that 90 from both sides to get that my stapler is equal to what we're about ready to solve here. Cannot do 4 minus 9, so I need to ungroup. 14 minus 9 is 5. 4 minus 0 is 4. So the stapler equals 450 grams. Okay. Not too shabby. Solve for the unknown. So here I have 511 kilograms plus unknown equals 720 kilograms. Okay, so in order to figure out what I need to add there, I just need to do, I'm going to put 3 here, 720 minus 511, ungroup. 1 minus 1 is 0, 7 minus 5 is 2, so my unknown is 209 kilograms. Let's do our work for number 4. 90 grams divided by what is equal to 10 grams. So inversely, I could look at it and say 10 times what equals 90. And I know that 9 groups of 10 make 90, so I can put a 9 into my unknown. 5. Blank grams minus 138 grams is equal to 704 grams. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take 704 plus 138 to figure out where I started, right? So 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 3 is 4. 7 plus 1 is 8. So 842 is where I started. Now, if I had thought, oh, maybe I should subtract 704 minus 138, I would know that I'm wrong because I'd be looking at about 500 something, right? And wouldn't make any sense to start with 500, take away 138, and then get 700, right? So it's always really great to ask yourself, did that make sense? Okay, let's keep going. So for number 6, it says something times 20 equals 80. So I like to think of that inversely, and I like to say, okay, 80 divided by 20. Okay, so how many 20s are going to go into 80? 20, 40, 60, 80, it'll be 4. So 4 times 20 then is 80. Another way I could have done it is I could have done, okay, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 20 times what gets me to 80? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Melinda's pair of ski boots and the skis have a mass of 6 kilograms. What is the mass of one ski boot and one ski? Okay, so Melinda has ski boots and skis, and when she puts them all together, they have a mass of 6. So I was originally thinking the question was asking me how much does one ski boot weigh, and then it was asking me how much does one ski weigh. I believe now, after I've read it a couple times, it's asking how much does one ski boot and one ski like together, right? So if I know that ski and ski boot, okay, and I have a ski and a ski boot and it equals 6, if I were to cut it in half, I just have to do 6 divided by 2. So one ski boot and one ski would have a mass of 3 kilograms. A full bag of oatmeal has a mass of 560 grams. Cooper uses 80 grams of oatmeal to make breakfast for his family. What is the mass of the remaining oatmeal? So he had 560, and then they used, so that shows me I'm going to subtract 80 grams. So if I'm subtracting here, I'm going to ungroup because I notice I cannot do 6 minus 8. Sorry, you should do 0 minus 0 first. 16 minus 8 is 8. 4 minus 0 is 4. So 480 grams are left in the box of oatmeal. Each bag can hold a mass of 3 kilograms. Wade has 25 kilograms of fruit to put into bags. What is the fewest numbers of bags he will need? Draw a picture to support your answer. Okay, so I know that each one can hold 3. 9, 12, 14. Why do I always go from 12 to 14? 15, 18, 21, 24. Okay, so this is how many bags he needs in order to put 24 kilograms of fruit, but he has 25 kilograms of fruit. So he's actually going to need an extra bag with 1 kilogram in it. See where I'm going here? Okay, he wants to put all of his kilograms of fruit, but each bag only holds 3. So how many bags is he going to need to put all of his kilograms? He's going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going to need 9 bags. And 1 bag is going to have just a little bit of fruit in there. Chantel and the other 3 girls on her relay team got a swimming medal. One medal has a mass of 16 grams. What is the total mass of the relay team's medals? So one has 16 grams. Chantel and the other 3 girls. So this is what I'm noticing about this curriculum, you guys. They love to do this. They put 3 girls here and they hope you don't think that Chantel is part of the group. So then you solve it for 3. But that is not the case because Chantel also got a medal. Okay, so this is actually, we're dealing with 4 people in this word problem and not just 3. And this happens so often. I see it on your tests. I see it in your problems. So watch out for that. Okay, it's a good lesson anyways because we got to read the question carefully, but watch out for that. Anyways, so we have 4 girls total. Each medal has a mass of 16. So therefore, I'm going to need to do 16 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. So 64 grams for 4 medals. F-O-R, F-O-U-R, medals. Okay? That's a tricky one. That'll get some of you. Jennifer's cats eat 2 kilograms of food per month. How much food do the cats eat in 8 months? Okay, so basically we're doing 8 times 2 equals 16 kilograms. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of silly. This whole lesson is, I suppose it's getting you used to different measurements, but basically it's just doing adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. Having read word problems, making sure you can decipher adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. So hopefully this will go really well. That is my hope for this distant learning time, is that it's manageable, right? Because if I give you math work that is so hard and you have no clue how to do it, it stresses you out, stresses your parents out, and then you're asking me questions and everybody's asking me questions. So I'm just hoping it's manageable for you, and if you'd like an extra challenge, try those critical thinking challenge questions. Okay? And always you can go on Alex. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.